Alright, now we need to get back to the Thames and hoping that we have that diving equipment.
So
Essentially, Dej,
amazingly,
what we did, Dej, was we managed to actually use the Fort Jasper's cannon in conjunction with the mirror and blow up the EFOS HQ's gate. Mind you, not without some technical difficulties, no thanks to Cheaton. But I'm digressing. Let's go talk
we
to the
brought
captain.
Maria along in the party. How nice.
Like I said, I want to give all party members some kind of relevance throughout the entire game, so why not?
Fair enough. I'm guessing, though, you're mainly going to try and use her for the mech stuff.
Obviously, although it leads to a bit of hilarity, which you will see soon enough.
Again, it's kind of weird. Oh, here we go.
Well, first, France, go ahead, Liz.
So it's our work with the ethos is...
The work of the ethos is Deep Six. You lost our porpoise. Guess we'll have to stick with the wandering seas and salvaging. Seems Thames will have to continue this haphazard lifestyle after all.
Damn it, you switched complete voice timbre instantly.
What do you need? Point X 150-01235. Hans, does that sound familiar?
I had a cold of my voice, okay? It's Sargasso points.
Of course it is.
What? A Sargasso?
Sargasso? What's that?
A guy named Sar releasing gas.
It's a cave formed from microbes over many years. It's supposed to have hidden treasure, but no one's ever returned from there. The story is that the cave itself is alive. Are you going to the Sargasso?
Looks like it.
Your gears can't dive that deep. If they did, you would not be able to move. Equip your underwater gear here, and take your ship as far as you can and dive in with your gear. Wow, that was easy. I'll go wake up those winos right now.
Really? It's okay with you? Thanks for always helping us out, Captain.
Don't mention it. We didn't even have to ask him.
He's just that good-hearted.
It looks like they're done.
That was fast, thanks to the Fate to Black.
Of course, we're...
Solid heroes!
Yeah, man of the sea, right?
I think he's got it. Take care, then.
Well, you say it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you about how to operate them underwater. It's easy. You can jump in the water without your feet touching the ground. Keep jumping to build up speed.
Basically Super Mario style, got it.
You can swim pretty well in a gear, but there may be places you can't get past if you don't do it well.
Got it, thanks.
No need for fakes. Maybe you can buy something from our gear shop. Looks like there'll be some new booty to sell.
Okay. But yeah, again, the Captain of the Thames is just that good of a sport.
Nice.
So after after all the shopping off screen, let's actually get back so we can actually, go and dive.
Let us go into the cave that nobody has ever returned alive from.
Where's I go and die?
That's the
Well, that's the Vingdibs. For all they know, that's exactly what we're doing, since again, nobody has ever come back from this cave alive.
And we don't really have much of a choice because, by all logic, that's where the third gate is.
I'm only 10 years old, I can't die.
Sorry, Maria, that's for your choice.
Yeah, you wanted to be a member of the party, and now you are.
I think you got it right first. 10, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't she tell?
I think so. I'll have to check again.
Don't worry. It's alright, I'm on it. 13.
Oh,
she does look around. She does look slightly younger than that, but sure, I can believe that.
Yeah, Japanese stuff likes to portray 13-year-olds looking like they're 10, which, to be fair, some people just age slow like that, so fair beans.
Alright, this is basically a relatively simple dungeon. All you need to do is to basically go forward and fight underwater, essentially. But if you notice carefully, Maria is still doing the whole standing on top of the gear while fighting, and we're supposed to be underwater with
Maria.
the whole pressure thing.
Brave underwater.
They didn't bother to account for a simple sprite. It's not even like a simple. It's very simple as an edit. We just need to edit out the sprite on top of her.
And does she always have to be on top of it either? Can't she just be inside?
Teo, maybe Takahashi thought it would work with the rule of cool. I mean, she's so badass that she doesn't even need to breathe.
That's the
I
thing,
guess.
Maria is not badass. She's a goof as we see in her gameplay. Again, like I said, she's closer to being the joke character than the actual joke character. And now this
Again,
kind of
considering
adds
we're-
on to it. She somehow breathes underwater while getting crushed by the pressure.
Considering again we're just doing things with a gear, we're technically fine in terms of combat. She's not really that much of a hindrance.
So how much brain damage is that going to cause you when the water leaks in, Maria? Maria?
She's fine.
Oh dear.
And she's gone.
Oh, never mind.
A moment of silence for our
We'll use Choo-Choo as
residential
a replacement pilot.
Marguerite, maybe?
Choo-Choo.
But Choo-Choo already grows, so she's fine without a mech.
It's an emergency case. Basically, we're min-maxing with a party member. But yeah, that's most of the dungeon. It's not really that visually pleasing. It's a really underwater cave with, eroded by microbes, as the captain
And there's no
told.
music either.
No,
And it's
there's
not
just
like
the
there's really
water
much
ambient
places to
effects.
explore either. It seems like
There's like one fork in the road, which allows us to get like a decent enough treasure, if I recall correctly. But aside from that, no, it's a very straight linear path. I'm basically just keeping up the encounter because since it's actually been a while since we had some of these, and it's still a relatively short dungeon anyway, and it gives some new enemy variety. If I recall correctly, it's the last time you actually fight underwater properly, so there is that. But yeah, not even kidding. You need to press repeatedly the triangle button to swim upward, just like you would do in the Super Mario games. Also, what the fuck is this thing?
Count
It's
Dracula
adorable.
as a sea monster?
Well, I knew things about Subnautica, but this is ridiculous.
Man, that joke was pretty subpar.
Your point is below zero, Dej.
Way to submerge my expectations.
We're way up to begin with.
Oh, I don't know, but I feel like I need to raise the bar above the ocean point.
Alright, let's stop before this current goes underway.
And the best thing about it is that we did it while Shiro was BRB.
Damn it!
Beautiful.
But yeah, this particular enemy, the death site, is actually relatively spongy. You can actually fight it also on the surface, potentially. And since it's a battle, but it's an enemy that is designed to be fought by gears, it has a shitload of HP, and the only, there you go. The only sign that you know that you're close is that it has a limping animation when it's almost dead. Basically, that's basically it. Alright. Alright, if I recall correctly... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is the treasure, let's see. The
Received
mermaid...
mermaid veil.
It's a decent type of equipment, so... In terms of, in terms of armor, so... Let's get
I'm
it
so
to...
glad I took those deep underwater reading classes.
And the
Yes,
suppositories made by Professor Farnsworth.
Yep. How come you guys never had those?
Because we
know-
use common sense and don't venture out into water without, breathing gear, diving gear, or a gear in general to keep from suffocating.
A true professional doesn't need breathing apparatus. I'm 13 and I can breathe underwater. What have you accomplished in that time?
Let's see.
I
We
burned
liberated
all my
a city.
village.
I meant when you guys were 13.
I'm an artist.
Actually, Faye is an artist, but he doesn't remember anything past the 3 years ago.
Man,
What about
insensitive. Sorry. Maria, Faye literally has amnesia. Insensitive much?
What about Ellie, though? What's her excuse?
We don't talk about Ellie.
Yeah, exactly.
Lee.
Yep. Ellie's a failure, just like I knew she was.
Joel Racer wrong. Oh wait, wrong Ellie.
No, I meant the other Ellie.
But
one
yeah,
who has a cat for a head.
starting with this particular corridor, you also get some occasional currents that can actually push you back. They're not much different from when Bart encountered those in the water supply, canal of Fatima Castle. So it's just a matter of waiting until they're over and then moving on.
So what on earth is up with these undersea mechs anyway? Were they just abandoned or something?
They're actually Gebler's forces. Remember what the guys have said. Logically, since it's only one main gate remaining, Solaris will try everything to actually, defend it.
Yeah, you see, guys, Maria never really had much of a childhood.
Well, of course, her only...
The way her parents to grow up with and learn from, so that's why she's a bit snippy.
Well, of course, her only friend was a black and red hedgehog anyway.
Unless she got shot.
Actually, do we even know if the Bio Lizard had a conscience at any point in their lives?
Apparently it did, hence why it's incredibly pissed when it's let out, essentially. But,
It's don't worry about it.
Of course. Well, actually, you're more familiar with the comics. Did the Archie comics try to expand that?
Nope.
What a waste.
The only real noticeable moment of characterization of the Bio Lizard in the game itself is the fact that it's clearly in pain from having the Eclipse cannon shoved up its ass. Aside from that, I can't really think of anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of about that it does feel immense pain and needed that giant machine on its back just to live. But Extended Lore does mention that when the Ark was being shut down, it took a lot of gun members down with it.
Still, having a cannon shoved up your ass, that has to hurt.
Yeah. Still, though, at least you got to listen to Live and Learn while it happened.
Alright, there we go.
How can you enjoy music when you have something jammed up your butt?
You'd understand if it were the 70s.
You'd be surprised.
And an empty
Honey,
treasure
you'd be
box,
surprised.
Just
seriously?
an empty one?
Oh, but it triggered something.
There's a sound somewhere.
Essentially, this is what we need to actually proceed forward. So, and we also got a new, decent enough equipment for Ellie. So there is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fate of the Earth now rests in the hands of an amnesiac whiner and whoever Ellie's supposed to be.
There we go. We kind of stopped the current, and now we can actually move forward to this disgusting algae-infested cave.
That's why. That's
Are
why.
we going to meet Ursula?
That's why headcanon. That's my headcanon. Maria really doesn't like Faye and belittles Ellie every chance she gets because Ellie's barely done anything according to her.
All right, one last encounter, and then we're actually good to go.
Oh,
That sounds like a Persona character, Dwarves.
Sorry?
So that sounds like a character in Persona. Just belittles everybody.
Yeah. That would. Yeah, I could pick up quite a few. Also, the characters that would be like that, albeit to varying degrees, depending on what side they're on. Like Futaba, she always takes a piss out of Yusuke. I mean, to be fair, Yusuke did mess around with her dolls without permission, so...
Yusuke deserves any potential, ridicule.
Yeah.
Alright, Behind that door is the last gate.
Oh
so
boy, the Death
hopefully
Blower too. Just what I've always wanted for Christmas.
Well, yes, because it has basically the same properties as the other Death Blowers, but it enables instead the combos with the square button. Meaning that they can be more powerful.
I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the Death Blower one. I was playing a multiplayer game with my friend, and because he lost, he was executed by really high-powered winds that blew his head off, and I had to get a refund after that because my friends being killed was kind of a deal breaker.
I hear that the Death Blower 2 addresses those issues and fixes them.
All right.
Yeah, it kills everybody.
Is this the third gate? Uh-huh.
Hmm?
You're up, Shiroi. Who are you?
Hatsune Miku is a mech.
It's
You!
the nanomachine colony.
I will kill you.
Oh, well, nice to meet you too.
How direct.
Also, I need your younger girl voice
Oh,
for this.
okay.
Sorry.
That's
Dad,
fine.
you can be this guy.
How do you do? I'm Rattan, one of the followers of Krillian. Please excuse me, I'd like to show you my face, but as a result of the human-machine fusion...
Yeah, we've seen it with Stein.
A follower of Krillian. Not Ramsus or the elements.
I know,
That's
surprising,
surprising.
isn't it?
No, Ramsus.
Yeah, that guy's shaking so much, he's probably talking like this.
Our current text is totally about inspection of the evidence. It'll ruin everything if someone as dead to the world as he appeared here.
You know, this guy's pretty nonchalant.
A person who's calm and cool like myself would be perfect for the job, huh? Oh, but don't worry, I'll just be inspecting here. Armalda here will take care of you.
Not to
And
mention
you're
Ramsus
not
is trash
calm,
anyway.
you're vibrating.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Again.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this
she's
is,
like that.
and this is actually her theme, June Mermaid.
She's like that
That's
character out of Fairy Fence the Ref doesn't say much.
Mostly because we're actually fighting her at the bottom of the sea. So when she was rescued, in Zeboim was also at the bottom of the sea. So there's a bit of mermaid symbolism, even though she's not actually one. And this is actually her personal gear, a crash sense. The fight is simple enough, again,
Yeah.
thanks to Ellie's arrows. It's still relatively fine, it's nothing scripted or anything, so you need to actually still win it. But you can tell me it's more of a symbolic struggle because Emeralda has been in the custody of Solaris until this point after she was captured by Stein, and now she's basically been unleashed to you, and again, her thing conveys that her backstory is interesting in a sense that it's connected to the civilization of Zeboim, but unfortunately, a lot of it was actually cut away. I will still show everything that I can and fill in the gaps, so do not worry about that. And for what it shows for the game itself, for Emeralda herself is fine.
I would
but
assume that
unfortunately,
she's supposed to be very important given pretty much the level of weight that they give to the fact that she is awakened and supposedly boasts this amazing power over the nanites.
Well, nanomachines anyway. But don't worry, she will still have a significance in the plot anyway as we go on. But unfortunately, again, it's the larger scope of her backstory because the entire civilization of Zeboim, something that again is mentioned was something of 4,000 years ago, was supposed to get essentially their own title, and which we'll have discussed what happened there in more details. But unfortunately, since those are scrapped, they have to mention. They had to mention a very abridged kind of version in this game, but you'll be able to see in due time. For the time being, we defeated her.
Yeah, dying noises.
Edge?
I see. Reckless, Nada. You should view it as a release of memory, or maybe a recording. It turned out just as Krillin said.
Of course, this was all part of the plan.
It's as the manifestation of your imprinting. At any rate, it's proven with that. Excuse me. I must report the results. Oh yes, go ahead and take the girl.
Wait, what?
Use her any way you like. After all, she is your daughter.
What?
What? Oh,
No!
those,
I'm not the father, okay? I demand a DNA test!
And with this, Emeralda blows the final gate on her own.
Do
So
we
I
get to fight Jerry? Do we get to fight Jerry Springer?
so I guess
God, I
that
hope so.
so I guess that means that Emeralda will join our party?
Yes, she's our last party member, actually.
Okay, so this is all part of the bad guys' plan that she would
Remember what Krelian mentioned in the end of the previous part? They got all the data they needed. They have no use for her anymore.
Yeah,
So
but
they literally have no problem just hanging around with the heroes.
all the same, why were they okay
Solar-
with her destroying that thing and now letting us
Solar-
find Solaris?
Again, Jova, everything is still going according to plan. Trust me, baby, it is true.
Kim.
Aw, Faye, your new
possible.
kid is
Yeah,
cute.
Jerry, you said that so fast you sounded like a weasel.
Let's see. What the hell is she saying?
Come on, Faye.
Yeah, Ellie's reaction was appropriate there. Does Faye resemble someone you know?
Also, trust me, it gets better.
And then she's like, Daddy!
Okay, Faye, you got some splaining to do.
What do you mean by resemble? Kim is Kim.
Faye, what did you
So your name
do?
is- So your name is Kim Possible. Okay.
And who did you do?
The person resembling Faye, right?
Wait,
Kim
could Kim be Faye's father?
Who is he? Is he the one who created you? What do you mean by created me? Kim is Kim, don't you see?
Okay,
What so? Is it? Wow, she's about as repetitive as Arzak. What sort of place is hell? Like it's
Kim.
just-
I thought I was dreaming. The person in my dream.
so are you a Pokemon or something with how much you repeat the word Kim?
Well, in the anime, if it were the gays, you'd be like. "Arr."
Yes, Kim, I was dreaming. A long dream.
And now you're awake after trying to kill us.
It happens.
It seems you resemble him, someone important to her.
I'm guessing I'm guessing that's Faye's father, since we did see a cutscene with a guy in a lab coat accompanying what looked to be a younger Faye.
Probably the person who created her.
Fascinating.
Or maybe you created her back in the day.
Hey, you. My name is Faye, not Kim.
Or maybe Faye got busy. That's why he's amnesia.
Now I know, Faye's Kim.
Kim is Faye,
Yes,
and Faye is Kim.
that's fine. You know what? Call me whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
Listen, I was dreaming. A long dream.
Okay, we already established that. Can you move beyond that point?
Or elaborate a bit.
Someone will need to install a patch.
Give her some time, she's been through some shit.
Kim is fine.
For her, Kim means more than just a name.
Oh, Cheetan,
also,
might
hi,
you
Cheetan.
know something?
Oh yeah, you're here.
More like father.
Father?
Faye, you scoundrel!
That's why he's amnesiac.
No. I mean, it has general meaning.
Right.
You just
General.
wanted to freak him out, Cheetan. Listen, Kim, I was dreaming about really old times.
That's the camera.
Faye's way he has his head hanging just says it all.
Bruh.
Kim is much older, and I was in some clear tube.
Which is
Uh-huh.
where we found her.
Is that what the kids are calling it today?
Kim was putting many candles on a white soft confection.
Birthday cake.
This phrase is slightly important for way later on. I will reply briefly when it becomes relevant.
I didn't know why he was doing that.
For the rolls?
Or maybe,
Or maybe
for
he
your
was hungry and wanted
birthday?
the cake.
But I sensed he was looking forward to me coming out of the tube.
Aw, he was gonna
Well, I
treat it
mean,
like her birthday.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the London Underground, yeah, I'd be happy to get out of there.
But soon, everyone was gone. My body disappeared.
Anyway, but thanks to Ellie pressing the buttons in Zeboim that the normal shields formed again in the form of Emeralda somehow.
Which she seemed to do while under a trance of sorts.
Then I was in somewhere dark for a long, long time.
Ooh.
That's when Solaris experimented on her.
Please, promise you'll stay. Phase Kim?
Sure would be a shame if Faye has to die at the end.
Face Kim. Hey, Faye, can I borrow your Kim?
Hey! Look, it
yeah?
was Pedro. You can't just ask to borrow a man's Kim. It was that Kim that brought that girl into the world, you see.
Really?
Yes.
You see, when a Sim and a Kim really love each other, they create a you.
Really? Truly? Really?
This has been the Talks of the Birds and the Bees now. The
Hold
Swarm
on,
Local
hold
Live.
on, go to Shiro.
Don't bother me. Who is this old lady?
Oh!
No, that's one anime line.
And then she turns like,
Girls are
okay.
ugly, what?
Go on.
I'm talking to Kim. Who are you, my mother?
I'm sure Ellie will take their very nicely.
Old lady?
And then she turns like, okay, I just remembered I had something to do in the
No,
in
he's
my
probably
gear.
enjoying this.
No, Pedro. Knowing Cheetan, he would love watching the sparks fly.
Hold on.
Maybe I should bury her back at the ocean floor.
No. Oh God,
Ellie.
Oh God, these two.
Ellie, no.
These two girls are gonna be fighting over Faye, aren't they?
Why don't you be her Kim? The Fae. Kim.
Ellie, now is not
Hey.
the time to be jealous over a youngin'.
I'm starting to get confused. Who's Faye and who's Kim again?
Faye is Kim and Finn. Kim
That
is
is a
Faye,
very
you
interesting
see.
question, Pedro. Maybe we'll find the answer.
Or maybe Kim is all of us. Kim
Why don't
is
you be
all a
her
part
Kim?
of us.
I found you, Fae Kim.
No.
Go your room.
By the way, do you have a name?
Kim.
Thank you for changing the subject, Faye. Oh no, you're cruel. Faye's Kim.
Wait a minute.
Now I'm
Faye?
confused.
Hang on, wait. Faye, Kim, fake Kim. One of them's a fake.
I already made that anyway.
Yeah.
It's me, Emeralda. Kim named me because I have emerald hair.
How creative.
It's more like mint green.
For the record, that's also a Japanese name, like instead of actually being called, like, say, Esmeralda, which is normally what the name would be like.
Yeah, Japan likes
So
to
it's
name.
the Eris situation.
Yeah,
Okay, Esmeralda, right?
I've noticed that Japan likes to do a lot of names based strictly off of
alright,
jewels.
it's important. Alright, Esmeralda, I'll stay with you this time, I promise.
Really? Really? Truly? Yeah?
Just
Cross
wait.
my heart and hope to sticking something up my eyeballs or something, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah. You're gonna die, she's gonna cry, it'll be sad and tragic, but by then hopefully she'll have matured enough.
And Cheetan is thinking.
Someone say something.
I doubt Krelian acted on his own to use her as a disposable soldier. Some information existed in her which passed over to Krelian.
Hey Cheetan, you have something useful to tell us?
Who knows what he will do next? We must find Solaris before that happens.
What was that, Cheetan? Some helpful advice that might help us?
Due to weakening game, the city of maybe Solaris has been discovered.
Well, that worked out well for us.
Perfect. Let us go back to Shevat for now.
Da-da-da-da.
Well, that was a scene.
Oh boy, yep, we certainly have our new party member, and she's a handful.
With all those 3 gates destroyed, as kind of promised or at least speculated, the barrier that was obscuring the main city of Solaris, Etrenank, shows up.
Hey, quit stealing cows from there.
It's not a UFO.
I know, but the way that beam looks like.
That's the thing, Jova. It's not a beam.
It's a sky tower.
I am so tempted to make a joke about how phallic that looks, but I'm not going to.
A lot of things have looked
it's not
phallic
even
in
a
this
tower.
game.
I mean, it can actually shape like that, like a suppository, as we mentioned before.
Okay, yeah, someone was compensating for something when they made that.
I wonder.
Wait a minute. That can't be.
It's a rocket?
Is that
No,
the
it's not.
I was about to say, is that the ship from the opening cinematic
No,
of it?
no.
Oh, never mind.
There you go. It opens like that.
Oh,
It's
God.
an entire city with a very impractical kind of design.
Where
Yeah,
exactly
it
is the
kind of
city
is.
located in? The tiny
Everywhere.
bit in the center? What? No, everywhere? Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems pretty impractical. Like,
Maybe they just take lifts everywhere. I don't know.
True, but it's kind of like
what happens when
like,
they're like on their sides though? Like when it's facing straight down. I hope
like,
they have good
you ever
gravity.
seen those kind of skyscrapers that have like the top set of floors separated with a hole in the middle, and you're asking like, if someone gets lost upper there, they need to take one of the elevators on the far side, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe Mortal Engines was inspired by this.
Again,
Sure,
like,
let's go with that.
I just hope that there's
But-
good gravity systems on there. Otherwise,
yeah.
it's gonna be pretty bad whenever the things are
Now
slanted
we need
down.
to formulate a plan of attack.
We are finally able to locate and see Solaris after destroying the 3 gates on the surface. However, unless we destroy the final main generator, we cannot completely wipe out their gate.
Maria, this is where you and Sibzen come in.
Maria, you'll be of use to us.
Now that the gate is weakened, we can use Sibzen's heavy particle cannon to distort space and neutralize the gate for a brief moment.
So what am I gonna do then?
Upon penetrating into Solaris, it would be best to move about in small groups, so that we do not attract attention. Well, if possible, I would like to...
Yes, I can guide you through Solaris.
Of course.
Makes sense, but
Causes in the
at
dialogue.
least the one with more experience and more recent experience to it.
Wasn't the ellipses though?
I'll go too. I'm a little concerned if it's Ellie.
What are you trying to say?
What are you... Wait, I didn't mean it like...
Oh. I know we were just fighting over Faye, but honestly...
Understood. Then Ellie, Faye, and I will move about together. Alright, Jeep, free again together.
Awesome.
The rest will form a separate group to
Notice
sneak in.
that Cheetan, listening to the conversation with Emerald, had no problem sticking her immediately in the B team away from Faye.
Damn! Yeah, so much for always staying by Emeralda's side.
Maria, it looks like Sibzen will be...
Fine, I understand.
Well,
Bastard.
let us break up for now. Once you are all ready, we should all meet here before we take off.
Essentially, this is your point of no return.
Look at us,
If
a
you-
full
if you-
party, like a happy
If you
family.
need something, you need to spend. But first, Jova, if you forgot you were Yui.
You're going, aren't you, to Solaris?
Cheetan has one last stop with his wife.
Yes, I have chosen my own path. There is no turning back.
Does that mean you won't be coming back? You will be hurt. They will also be hurt.
Indeed. that I could not find any other path to choose. If I happen to be overcome by the dark side, at that point I have already...
That's something we can agree on, I guess.
Don't say anything more. I already know. Now, here. This is your sword. Please. Please come back alive.
A sword?
And you too. Please take care of Midori.
Well, that was sweet, at the very least.
I thought it was
For
about
all
to
the-
pan up and show that Midori was actually on top of the tower listening.
No. Well, Midori has something going on for her, but unfortunately, not so much. But
See,
anyway,
for
listen, Yoga, I'm going to Solaris too.
Oh, great. The more the merrier.
I guess we're all just going.
Basically, don't misunderstand me. Doesn't mean I'll help you.
Why would
Oh, then why the hell are you
I don't know
going?
what you're thinking. I'm trying to do. But if you take their side, I'll kill you without a doubt, even from the back.
Yes, I will be counting on that.
I get the feeling there's once again something going on that we don't know about,
Ah,
Cheetan.
So discouraging.
All right.
Okay, then. That's
weird where it's ending.
reassuring.
Again, this is just preparation because it concerns, again, the moment we board the invasion of Solaris, nothing will be the same anymore. Or at least
boy.
most of it. But yeah, the thing that I did not show much, but is told by dialogue if you talk like to Yui, for example, is the fact that I guess just because we wanted just to be cheeky about it, Cheetan's daughter, Midori, has some generic Stephen King psychic powers of some kind. But they don't really factor much into the plot, but it's essentially a genetic kind of inheritance from her mother and by extension from Gaspar. So there is that.
Okay, but question: Does it involve the number 13?
No.
No.
Anyway,
This is
before leaving, and I will use this to put it in the at the end of the part of the normal image. Just for the introducing back a bit more couple of artwork. Here's the one officially for Emeralda from the Perfect War Guide. Again, cool design still. Anyway, see you for the next part, where the Solaris invasion, quote unquote, starts, and like he said, nothing will be the same anymore. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.